everyone, myself Ami Mehta, and in operating system subject there is a Linux Unix operating system, and in that let us discuss which are the various types of Linux commands. So basically these all the commands are categorized by directory related command, file related command, filters, packages. So here we are discussing only directory related commands and file related commands, which is pwd, cd, mkdir, rmdir. These all are the directory related command, which means this command are working on the directory. And the cat, cp, rm, mv, these all are the commands that is working on file related command. So the first one is pwd. So what is the task of this command? So this command is print the working directory. So the syntax is simple, pwd. If we write pwd, it simply print the working directory. The next command is cd, which is change directory. So what is the working of it? Is changing the working directory. What is the syntax of it? We have to simply write cd and the name of the directory. For example, if we write simply cd, it's change working directory to home directory. If we write cd and then dot dot, it change working directory to parent directory. The next, if we write cd and particular path, then it's change working directory to that particular absolute path. The next one is cd, then doc under slash letters, which change working directory to relative path doc letters. So this is the example of how we can change the working directory. The next command is mkdir, which means we have to make if we want to make directory, we can use command mkdir. The syntax is simple, write mkdir in the directory name, which creates new directory. So the example, for example, if we write mkdir test, it creates a new directory named test. The next command is rmdir, remove directory. So if we want to remove an empty directory, then it's remove, but if the directory is not empty, it will not be removed. For example, rmdir test removes directory named test if it is empty, but if directory is not empty, it will not be removed. So these all are the directory related basic command. The next one is the file related command. The first command is cat. So what is the usage of cat command? Cat command can be used to display file contents, creates new file, or appends data to an existing file. So the first is, for example, if we write cat file, it display file contents. The next, if we write cat greater than file, then it creates new file. If we write cat greater than file, then it appends data to an existing file. So we can use cat command as a three-way to create a new file, to display file content, and to append data to an existing file. The next command is ls, which is used to list out the content of the directory, which is files. So to list out the files, ls command is used. If we want to use different options, there are, if we write lsa, it lists out all files including hidden ones. If we write lsd, it lists out only directories. If we write lsf, it might mark directories with slash, executable files with asterisk, symbolic link with @ and sockets with is equal to. And so these are the different options we can use as per our usage. That if we want to list only files, that one hidden also, then we can use the command a. If we want to list out only directories, then we can use command d. ls, then after we have to write d. The next one is copy command. So the use of copy command is simply to copy a file or group of files. Then syntax for copy command is cp, then dash irp, file1, file2, target. So the file1 is the file that from that file we are copying into file 2. Now there is a two option if we want to copy interactive copying or recursive copying, which means if we want to ask before overwriting a destination file, this is interactive copying, and if we don't want to ask before overwriting a destination file, it copies the directory structure, then it is recursive copying. The next one is mv move or rename file. So mv command is used to move or the rename files. So its syntax is mv if file1 file2 targets. So its usage is rename a file or moves a file or group of files. So this is the example that if we write mv file1 file2, then it renames file1 to file2. If we write mv old to archive, it moves old file to the directory archive. So for moving or for renaming, mv command is used. The next command is rm remove file. So it removes or delete files, and there are also three options: interactive removal, recursive removal, or forceful removal. So as per this three options, we can remove file. If we write rm-f file name, it forceful remove the file. Okay, so these all are the three options for removing a file. The next command is wc. So wc counts number of character, words and lines in given input file. If file is not given, it takes input from standard input. So if we write wc and then file name, but if we want to count number of lines, we have to mention L. If we want to count number of words, we have to mention W, and if we want to count number of character, we have to mention C. The next file related command is cmp compare. Okay, so the syntax for it: cmp file1 file2. It compares two files and give location of first mismatch, that there is a first mismatch, the file is not similar. The next command is different, diff. So it compares two files, give location of mismatch, as well as suggest changes to make two files identical. So this is the difference between compare and different. Now the next command is COMM, compare sorted files. So compare sorted files, file 1 and file 2 line by line with no option, produce 3 column output. Column 1 contains line unique to file 1, column 2 contains line unique to file 2, and column 3 contains lines common to both the files. Okay, so this is the all file related command. So these all are the basic Linux command that we want to use for directory and file. Okay, thank you.